Oh man, Battle Creek. Okay, so I really like Battle Creek for 4v4s, and I kind of like it for 2v2s. There's a lot of little things that kind of bother people. I go here to try to nade this guy getting Cloak. He's clearly pushing it. Cloak is so important in this map. It's so hard to see people in Cloak, or at least I have a hard time. I also think this map feels terrible off host. This is our host, actually. So right here I'm lining up for a rocket nade. Pretty easy nade. You throw it from Plasma Rifle on red side. I'm watching my teammate's death screen that whole time. I see he's still hovering around that portal. Throw a nade. We kill him. Rockets are flying to me while this is happening. I want to get rid of this guy so I can get these rockets. Freeze him with the PR, but his teammate gets that spawn because he's so close. You see what just happened there? My teammate tried to push back through the portal too quick. I say this in another video. You can't do that. If you're not all the way out of the portal in Halo 1, you can't push back through. It just won't let you. So he tried to push back through and kill that guy. We had rockets. Or Wily had rockets. So I'm nading PR red side. Cloak spawning. That's where I'll pushing it. My teammate gets a really good double melee off. And he goes quick come immediately. I'm actually coming out here so they'll look at me. I'm kind of in a stupid spot. My only goal right now is to get them to look at me. So we can get Cloak guy out of there. And he almost messes that up. That was so close. So I'm going back and getting this overshield. I'm nading that because I'm hoping they spawn needle side red and are pushing the overshield. They weren't. I see a nade came up from somewhere in the front of the base, as I didn't see exactly. So right now I'm just assuming they're in a base. It looks like they're coming up top blue. Teammates going quick camo with a sniper, an assault rifle. I've got full overshield it. Yeah, the other one should have spawned there, and he did. So they destroyed my overshield because I don't know how to shoot on my host, I guess. And now I'm just playing it safe, trying to pick these guys off. See one of them still sitting over here. I'm assuming the other one went inside the base and may go out the front. You see my teammate watching that. Now something for, I dropped an overshield. He should be watching Cloak. Now he's literally just going to watch it. This guy was going back for overshield too, so that's great. My teammate's going to push Cloak. I'm going to try to get up here and cover him and see where they spawn because I just want my teammate to get out of the Cloak. Luckily they spawn PR red. So we're good. Something you, I think in Halo 2, the bases are actually switched. The colors are. So what is blue side in Halo 2 is red side in Halo 1. So you'll see that on the side of the bases. Something else that's different about, not from Halo 2, but about the bases in general. I think they actually changed this in Halo 2. You can see I'm at blue side right now. Look at the window on the left of that base. This is how you can always tell if you ever spawn inside of a base and you're not sure where you spawned. There's a few little things, like the ways you get on top of the base are different. Blue side just has kind of pieces of base there, and the red side has rocks you can get on top of the base with. But the way you can look is the windows, blue windows are really small, and eventually just kind of figure out what it looks like in general around the bases. So blue side has really tiny windows. You can throw nades through them. You can't jump through them. So I'm actually at red side. See what I'm saying? There's a rock to get up on the side of the base there. That's how you know it's red side. And the windows are red. You can actually jump through. He probably shouldn't have been messing around with me. Full OS down there. In that particular situation. I guess he was planning on sniping me and putting me down pretty quick. So I'm just holding these rockets. I'm looking around. I'm nading. I don't know where Cloak guy's at. And I'm just hanging out. I'm in no rush because I do not want to deal with Cloak. And I'm pretty sure he's still out there. I don't think we killed him. So we're just looking around. But yeah. Oh, and I don't know if that's Cloak guy. I whiff a rocket. My teammate's on that. Must have been Cloak guy. My teammate. See that? He caught him. Spraying his assault rifle there. He caught him. Lit him up, basically. Made him to where he had. It was easier to shoot him while he was blinking. So it looks like I'm going to start pushing with this Cloak. And I'm just praying they're not there. So I didn't look around too much. I go quick camo. He was at the end of, I guess it's what some of you would call Halo 2 shotgun. Takes me down pretty quick. Probably a good idea. Knew he probably wasn't going to get there in time. Thought he'd bait it. Worked pretty well. Something a lot of people do is they will... Cloak you can shoot down in this map. As in, literally, if you're just looking at it and you shoot it, it'll just fall into the river or the creek, I guess. And you can't really see it's up. So what that does is not only do you fire a shot and it sounds like someone went quick camo. So you can come up and you see it gone. You may think they already have it. You don't even go over there. You don't worry about it. But if you don't know that, you shoot it, it falls down in the water. It's really hard to see. And Cloak can get naded in the back of the corner, and it's hard to get sometimes. So it really, the other team could think a lot of things happen when they see that. But just something to think about. So I'm going back. I want this new Cloak. I'm just trying to stay alive. I quick camo and I just get out of there. It looks like I'm just running PR blue side, and I might even port and try to get this overshield. I have a PR, so if OS guy's already there, I'm not too worried about it. It looks like I've got it. And you see me again nading that spawn, because if people spawn needles, they may try to push that overshield, and I'm hoping they're just going to run into my nade. He gets rid of my overshield pretty quickly. It looks like I'm coming up here to try to nade rockets, but rockets aren't up, so maybe I was just unaware of that. I'm just going to leave. My teammate gets destroyed. This is a random where I just went. You block that spawn, and you don't want to stand right up against the base, because if you stand right up against it, they'll spawn needle side at that entryway to the base. The PR there, you just spin around in a circle. And I'm nading this, but rockets should not be up unless we... Oh, well, that was 4-minute rocket. Yeah, we just missed rockets. This will probably mess me up, because I think that rockets just came up because I was just using a talking timer, not paying attention, I guess. I'm not even looking up now at these new rockets. So new rockets should have spawned at 6 minutes. You see me take a shot in the dark at Cloak, but his teammate spawned there, so I know he was at Cloak. You will spawn there if your teammate's at Cloak. So he has escaped at this point with this Cloak. I don't know where he went. I guess we figured it out now. Looks like he went and got those new rockets, those 6-minute rockets. So those 2 rockets gone. I'm hoping he just gets rid of the next 2 or we can catch him. You see me just going for his teammate. I'm not even looking up there because I already spawned at a disadvantage if he's still up there with Cloak rockets. He should be able to shoot down, look down and kill me. So I just try to get some kill before he finds me. So I don't go for the random. He spawns here with me on plasma rifle red. That guy gets taken down. And it's good, you know, when you're on top of the bases, you have really good lines of sight all over the map. Unless they're on the, you know, a side that you can't get a good angle on, or behind a rock, or behind it, you can pretty much see everything else. And of course, there's always the chance they'll go inside the base. That doesn't happen too much because when you're inside the base, you kind of isolate yourself from anything important like Cloak and rockets. So you see my teammate get Cloak again, and I'm loving that because if I can't get rid of Cloak, if I can't die getting it, or my teammate doesn't get it, I did just the last thing I want in the world in this map is for the other team to get rockets. Right now, I just want them. I almost want them to look at me, but I want my teammate to get in a better position so he can get a kill or get away with this. But he's staying alive, and that's what really matters. But I'll just keep spawning next to him, so you gotta remember that. And he hits Overshield guy in the body, takes some of his OS off. I get destroyed on PR red side. So now we're needle red. You can jump up on this rock and slide up and get on top of red base from there. My teammate's gonna try to get out of there. I'm gonna nade this side. That's what a lot of people do if they're at Overshield or back red. They'll push this portal, hang a quick left from back blue, and they'll come and they'll nade Cloak. They'll look at that. So right now I'm just hanging tight. I want this Cloak coming up soon. You see me not pushing immediately. I want to kill this guy before I go for it. The guy I actually wanted dead is dead, so I get this and I'm going to try to hightail it out of here. So you see me, I'm about to push back to Overshield, but when I heard the shot stop from top red, I assumed they had dropped back red to get the Overshield. So I decided to go up here and maybe work on this rocket instead. And it looks like that's what may have happened. They dropped back red, then they went portal to back blue, and they came front. So as we saw, I hit him, so he did have Overshield. So I'm going to jump up here and get rockets. And I get off there pretty quick because they should have an idea that I'm back there, or that I'm up there after they saw me up in that sniper. So now I'm just going to hang out and look for people jumping up. My teammate's going to probably get it. Yep, got a good back whack on a guy trying to jump up on top blue base. So I'm just looking around. Cloak spawning soon. It looks like I'm going for Overshield. My teammate's in a better position. You look at Cloak. I probably should have stuck around and helped out. Just killed the guy going for Overshield, and then maybe help this guy get Cloak. Not only would that have helped out a lot more helping him get Cloak, I would have killed his teammate probably on spawn because he would have spawned next to the guy that was pushing middle. So you can see where people naded this, and it looks like, or maybe they got it. No, I turn around to... It's now naded back. You can actually see the very tip of it when I look back there, that it's stuck into the wall. Sometimes Cloak gets in a position, that way it was too far back. You're not going to be able to get that Cloak out more than likely. Sometimes you can nade it out. Other times if you see it and you can't quite run forward into it, if you back into it, you can pick it up a lot of times. But right there, it was just a lost cause. At least I know no one else is getting that Cloak. So they're still spawning front blue right now, so both dead. One should spawn soon. I'll probably get top of this base just so I can get some lines of sight. Maybe catch their spawn. And now I'm just looking around. and it looks like they just naded me from needle side red, and they did. So I just walk over here. No big rush. I'm trying to get set up for this cloak. Keep some eyes on it really while my teammate pushes. I really wish my teammate pushed the other side because I've kind of got this side locked down. And I didn't get a chance to catch if this guy actually pushed cloak. It's looking like he didn't. Maybe he did. I guess he did. He just snuck in there, got that cloak, and then my teammate put him down. So this is sometimes a good spot to be. It's better to be up here if you have cloak and a quick camo. But I'm just trying to keep a lookout. My teammate's doing his thing. I'm trying to figure out where they're at or where they're spawning. There are a lot of spawns in the middle of the map. When I say middle, I just mean in front of the bases. So right now I can assume they probably spawn back of blue base because I'm not seeing them peek around red. I'm not seeing any grenades come from red. Maybe they did, or they ported and they got up on that red side. You can tell a lot from just where people are throwing nades from. You see me just wanting to get out of there. I knew I was going to die. I just wanted to get in, get out with that cloak. Burning the cloak is just as good in this particular situation because at least they're not getting it. Something that a lot of people don't think about in this map, or probably won't initially, is it's hard to hear grenades on this dirt. You don't hear them ping like you do in other maps where you'll hear them land and go ting, 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 you know, unless you're on top of the base or something. You don't really hear it. They'll just, you know, kind of pitter-patter in the dirt, and before you know it, you're blowing up. So you got to be really aware of where they can be. You see, I'm seeing this guy on my teammate's screen. I start chucking nades out this window, and I get the kill on him. And that's really just because I fell in the base. I never really liked being in the base. So we're kind of running away with this now. I'm just looking for spawns. They spawn over here. Plasma blue. I get destroyed trying to snipe a guy. I don't know what I'm doing. Should have stuck to my pistol. So I see them both on my death screen. You can tell a lot from your death screen and your teammate's screen when he dies. Always keep that in mind if you're playing split screen. Like I said in another video, when the Master Chief Collection comes out, people are going to have to actually talk and have good teamwork again if they're not playing on the same screen. So it's nice to be able to see your teammate's screen all the time. And I'm always going to try to play split screen when I can if there's ever a 2v2 playlist for Master Chief Collection. So I hope there is. You see that guy naded him, he fell off there. We just want to get rid of that cloak. I just started firing where I thought he was going to land. He got out of it. So now I'm actually terrified. Yep, and he killed me. So my teammate should get this kill maybe. Oh, we only need 2 more though. No big deal. And I get a lucky spawn right next to a guy that's one shot. So we're about to close this out. I'm going to go up here. New cloak spawning, about 10 seconds. I expect them to rush or at least be in it. A lot of times I nade the side in case someone's trying to come up on me. Get someone shooting me from the other base across the map. So now I'm just going to push this cloak. At worst, I burn it. At best, I kill someone going for it when we only need 1 kill. So I see their top blue. I'm just going to sneak up here. I see one come plasma red. I'm assuming they have overshield because they came from back red. Yeah, and it looks like they probably did because their shield blinked before when that nade hit them. So that's it, Battle Creek. A lot of people don't like playing that one anymore, but I think it's probably, I don't know. It's fun for 4v4. It's my favorite 4v4 map probably. But yeah, pretty good map.